YouTube should be popping. YouTube is live as well. It's saying we have an excellent connection. But right now, okay. We got something showing up on the screen as well. We now return you to your regularly scheduled program. And it is, wow. Man, Awobi just missed a chance. It makes me sad. Man, that sucked. Hmm. Mm. Man, Awobi had a great chance there. We're in the 38th minute. All I can say is, man, just trying to get into a Sunday stream is hard. But still, it still feels great to be. It feels great to be here. It feels great to. Sunday streams are hard. Sunday streams are hard. That's all I can say. Especially since it's late. But from looking stats wise, it's been anyone's game. Possession seems pretty even. Man, you have one big chance, but nonetheless, it is still 0-0. Fulham with a little bit more possession. Man you with 5 shots. Fulham with 3. And also, apologies just coming off that. Unfortunately, I couldn't see it, but I was driving, shot towards the box. It took some reflections. We're gonna see. It was a Ugarte. We're gonna see if that was a corner. Yes, it's gonna be a corner. They were looking for a handball. It is not gonna be a handball. It was very close. It looks like it came off of. I think it came off of Lukic, but they'll save a few seconds. They may be checking it up now. Now we are in the 5th round, and I know I've said this with several matches already, but VAR is in effect. So there's definitely gonna be stuff going on. In any case, there's no indication so far. Oh! I will say, Cersei had a nice header. I want to say Leno was beat. They just, no, I can't say Leno couldn't have covered it, but it wasn't even on target, went straight out. It's going to be a goal kick for Fulham. One thing I don't want to be like is history repeating itself twice because, oh baby, history sucked. Nonetheless, we will have a little bit more to talk about at intermission. Because my stream started so late, I apologize because Sundays, again, the Sunday stream, it's not something that I really get to do often. And definitely not for a 11:30 kickoff, very awkward. But I still want to get on. I still want to get online. I still wanted to, say hi to everyone. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Alright. I'm getting some put settings. Advanced settings. Audio and everything. Okay, it seems for those who are watching vertical, the issue becomes that I have to have it sync on the same settings. That's not happening right now, so I apologize for disabling the vertical output for a moment there. Nonetheless, health of the stream is good. There are no drop frames. Okay, that's messed up when that does that. But for those who are here back in 20, I shouldn't say back in 2023, but we've been here before. There's been no changes in either way, but just so we're not, I'm going to pop up the subs on the screen because Man U has some injuries and they're only coming in with 7. And 2 of those are goalies. So it may be a little bit rough there. But they're going to be in good shape for penalties. Unfortunately, there's no run back. So for those who just got done watching Brighton and Newcastle, I don't know what to say. I unfortunately only got to listen to a little bit of it, but Welbeck got it for the visitors, and Brighton's moving on. A 2-1 extra time goal, 2 red cards. Man, if there's anyone in the chat that saw that, please let me know, because apparently I missed a really good match. But we'll also talk about a couple of the other round 5 matches as well. Because we're slowly creeping to stoppage time. And that has not been announced yet. There hasn't been any substitutions or anything yet, so I'm guessing at most 2 minutes of stoppage time. But right now, Pereira has a corner for Fulham. Pereira tries to get back to it. Fulham's rushing towards his corner to keep it in, but it doesn't happen. Just joking. It doesn't have to. 1 minute of stoppage. Of course it is. Yes! Yes! Who got that? Who got that? Was it Troy? No! It is Calvin Bassey! 1-0. I'm joking. I'm not putting that there. 1-0 Fulham. My son's giving me the lip right now. But still, lovely. Now, the ball's outside. There is a defender there. Bassey goes into the box, headed towards that left-hand side. No, it's not left. It's towards the right. There's nothing about it. Keeper gets beat. Very, very close. Yes, VAR is in effect, but no. That's a goal. That is a goal. Bassey and Muniz are dancing. It is 1-0 Fulham. Again. Hopefully we will not have a repeat. It's going to be fun going into the second half. We have reached the halftime period. It is Fulham 1. Silva is happy right at the half. But Bruno Fernandes is on that pitch. And we all remember what happened a couple years ago. So we're not going to let that happen again. This was wonderful. I need to catch my breath for a second. I needed to catch my breath for a second. I'm still here. I'm still here. I am still putting that lovely halftime graphic up. Look at my big head. My big head is happy. I ain't even going to sugarcoat that. I am not even going to sugarcoat that. I am... Oh, man. And that's not good. I had my PL going. Let me switch that. FA Cup scoreboard up. That one goes away. Whew. Second half kickoff. It will be in a little bit, but let us marvel. Well, I can't show that, but let us marvel just at the fact that we still got it. It was still there. Whew. Whew. I'm sorry for anyone who missed that. I am so sorry. But, man, that was needed. That was needed. We know now that Man U is going to come out with everything they got. Fulham is bad at coming back and defending in the second half, which really, really, really can be frustrating. Nonetheless, this is still, and I wish I didn't have to say it, but this really still is anyone's game. And I'm not even going to, I'm not even going to pretend otherwise that Man U can't come back for this. Because I know they can. How y'all doing? How is everyone doing? I just know if you are nothing more I can, there's nothing more I can say on that. I'm just happy. But I was happy last time. I don't know why that keeps happening with my screen. Yeah, they just, the sad thing is, this could easily be a 2-0 game. Sasa Lukic had a great chance early in the half. Oh, man, I don't know what is happening here. know exactly what happened. I copied the wrong URL. And before we get to anything else, I believe everyone can let us move over real quick and check out what you have already missed. And we're going to switch that over. Look at what we have already. Because there's still one more match afterwards, but still, this is live. Fulham 1, Manchester 0. For those who were watching earlier, Newcastle couldn't hold it, and Brighton takes it in extra time. Oh, I forgot to put that on there. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm doing so much, editing as well. There we go. Manchester City, of course, beat Argyle. Bournemouth beat Wolverhampton after PKs. Preston North End, they're still in it. 3-0 over Burnley. Crystal Palace 3-1 over Millwall. And Aston Villa got it started with a 2-0 over Cardiff City. And after tomorrow, the 5th round will be over, which I'm sure some people are either excited or angry about. But it will be Nottingham Forest and Ipswich. But continuing on with the intermission. Oh my god. Okay. I gotta stop that. The kickoff thing reset. But what can we say? Classic. Whew. How's everyone doing? That was beautiful. But yeah, Garnacho, Casemiro, and Lindelof, that's the bench. And wait, let me make sure something real quick. Get back in studio mode real quick. Yeah, Lindelof is, I forgot, Lindelof is on the bench. I have my line. I have my lineup set up like that, so I don't know where the subs are going to be. I know there's, but I'm going to disappear just for a second. I just had to, I'm not going to say the happiness has escaped me because it definitely has not. This has been, I needed something like this for today. Like, people are definitely going all in. I know there's people who are unhappy about this, but there's nothing else I can say. I'm loving every second of it. I may actually have that goal. I may actually have a highlight. I may actually have a highlight to show people. But I'm not going to get ahead of myself because there's just nothing else I can say. I'm going to make up. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I know what I'm doing. It's just, I'm a bit overwhelmed. I think that's the best way I can say it is I am a bit overwhelmed, but I'm not gonna complain. I am not gonna complain by any means. I'm not going to complain by any means. Because the other thing with Fulham, that was their first. That was the thing. That was their first shot on target. That was literally their first shot on target. I am. I'm not going to complain. We're putting in some stats, and that's what's taking me a hot minute. Because we are going to be getting back soon. And actually, I'm looking and no, it's very rare to say this, but yeah, it's been for the most part a pretty clean match. No, and there is some. Clearly, there have been some offsides. Nonetheless, okay. Yeah, that second half is gonna get started soon. I'm just and as streams keep coming, we're gonna keep getting better. Thank you for that. Switch it over. I hope you enjoy. Look at those glorious stats. Be right back. pause that for a second. Thanks for being patient. Second half is about to kick off. As always, 45 minutes more before to see if we can get to the sixth round. As always, we're now in the fifth round of the FA Cup, which means there will be VAR. Fernandez is about to kick it off. And I'll say the second half is on its way. Oh wow, I was going to say it jumped. Oh, that's harsh. I was going to say it jumped the gun a little bit. I don't think so, but alright. We're in business now. It's very clear that we should be expecting a raucous response from Man U. Unlike the Fulham game 2 years ago, this is where Fulham has to put the pedal to the metal. A 2-1 is probably not going to be enough, and Fulham has not scored more than 3 goals this season. And if you're watching this on ESPN Plus, Sky Sports, or anything else, you're going to hear Stuart Atwell. But since you're not watching it, instead you're listening to me, which I am very, very thankful, you're going to hear me. And I'm going to keep the volume down a little bit. And let me not just say, Charlie went, no, is it Adama who went down? That is not a great way to start the half. It's still going to be a Fulham corner. Pereira's going to take it. Takes the corner. Kick back and Fulham into the box. There is no one there. Manny. Oh. Nope. Referee's going to flag for an offsides. They put that against Timmy Castagna. Only 2 cards. Of course, Andreas Pereira is your one card that we always expect from Fulham. Well, Manuel Ugarte has one for Man City. Sorry, Man City will be in the next round, but question is, will Man U be joining them? But that's pretty much, for the most part, all you miss. Ugarte with a card in the 25th, Pereira with a card in the 27th, and of course, Bassi with a goal in the 46th minute. But the longer this game is 1-0, the more... Actually, we don't want... This is a precedent. We want nothing unprecedented. We don't want someone pushing the ref anymore. No more red cards. Which I will admit, this cup has had quite a few of them already. Like, just this round. I mean, today we had 2 red cards. And that in itself is rare. And for that early game, everything just... There's not much you can say. Isak got a pin in the 22nd minute. minutes, got one back in the 44th. Then stuff went crazy. Before going into the extra time, Gordon got a red in the 83rd, and then Lamptey got one in the 90th first minute in stoppage time. And literally, the last 30 minutes, played 10 on 10. Welbeck got it in the 114th, and that's how Brighton is moving on in that match. And that in itself is just surprising, but not really. Congratulations to Brighton and Hove Albion. We're in the 50th minute here. Of course, I'm keeping my match volume down. I've learned from last time. Alex Iwobi is down. Still, we may be having our first substitution of the match. I'm not. Trainers are coming out. So, excuse the delay. Oh, no, it's not. We're going to look at real quick what happened. This is still from earlier when he was knocked out. It looks like he was trying to run it off, but it does not seem like that's going to happen. Marco's talking to some people, and it looks like Emil Smith Rowe may be coming in for this one. He took a knock in the last game, so it's going to be... I mean, I'm glad that it's substitution now, but still, we don't... It still sucks just to see him off the bench, so, I mean, going out, so, it looks like it's going to be Emil Smith Rowe coming in for Traore. So we are going to make that. We're going to make that switch in the lineup. And it looks like Man U is going to get some fresh legs in as well. It's an FA Cup match. This is not your normal match where you have people coming in at the 75th or 80th minute or even the 65th minute. This is like a 50th odd minute change, which that in itself isn't so much rare, it's just what you're gonna see at this point. And before anything else, just to let people know who is on the bench, since we are going to have some switches. Man U, they don't have a big bench to work with, so let's keep that in mind moving forward. Fulham, on the other hand, they have a little bit of depth that they can go to. And if push comes to shove, you got Willian, you got Reed, you got Carney, you have Willian. Sorry, I keep saying that again. You got Jimenez. So there are some people back that can come in, maybe try something happen. You have the speedy Ryan Sessegnon in the backfield if they need to bring in some defensive pressure. Because you want Tom Carney in there, if nothing else, just to hold the ball. Before I do anything else, I'm going to make sure all subs are official. And of course, I'm not by any means surprised that Garnacho has made it into this game. But I don't want to get too comfortable. I'll make these switches shortly, but I'm not going to get too comfortable. And just to keep it up, the fans, the bench, you know, they're anticipating Anthony Robinson. I should have mentioned he's still having he's the vice captain on this team. Tom Carney is the captain, but Robinson is the one who takes charge when Carney is on the bench. And that, we're going to, I think we're actually going to be, yeah, I think we'll be set. Oh, look, that should, there we go. We are making sure that that is now, that lineups are updated. And with that, we are back up. We're in the 60th minute. It's still Fulham 1, Manchester United. Yeah. And the longer this game is 1-0, the more it's going to be interesting about how those Man U is going to use their remaining subs. And by any means, this is not me underestimating any of this. Because that's what's left. I'm checking back. Someone's down. Shot towards Leno. Leno stops it. Fernandez, I don't know if he's shooting or... Fernandez, I think he takes the shot. There may have been a push, but it doesn't matter. He takes the shot. Leno collects it. The game goes on. And that's who Fulham has still left on the bench. Alright, that lineup is back up. Nothing more has really happened. We are now cruising into the 63rd minute. One thing that should be mentioned that hasn't really been talked about is Fulham's run in play coming into this match. You take away the draws, Fulham has been keeping up and making some things happen. I also want to make sure that I am not ignoring either chat. But they are so lucky. Emil Smith-Rowe had a chance. I'm checking the replay because I'm not sure why he didn't. Smith-Rowe shot towards the corner. Great ground save. It almost looked like the defender from Man U got to the ball, but it was nearly spilled out and into the goal. But the keeper kept it out. Still 1-0 Fulham. And nerves are still here. The nerves are still here. It's once we get to that 70th, 75th, 80th minute, that's where the nervousness is really going to kick in. But for Man U, they're still getting the ball down. They're starting to see some players down. I mean, Man U is really going to have to rely on Bruno staying up and controlling the ball. Xerxes had a chance earlier in the match, but with the exception of that, Man U has not been able to truly get it into the box and make something happen. Fernandez's last shot, it was outside the box. I'm going to expect more of that. The back line for Fulham has really been surprisingly well. There has been some sloppy play, there have been some own goals, but for the most part, they've been holding up well. And of course, with Bassey with the goal, he is your man of the match right now with an 8.1 rating. Xerxes is currently at a 4.9. Fernandez, of course, he's the highest man on the pitch for Man U. He's at a 7.1. Other notables, the captain, Anthony Robinson, is at a 6.6. We're seeing a lot of the Man U players, it's like it's hydration break time because it's Ramadan. As such, we'll take a moment ourselves to step away. And anyone else? Get your hydration break on too. Getting a little bit of energy. The Fulham fans in the crowd, they're enjoying this. Of course, I'm enjoying this. And while this is still being observed, just some quick notes about what happens afterwards. With Man U, they work in they go on to, and it looks like it's going to be Real Sociedad in the Europa League. That's their next match, followed by next Sunday, they will be at home again against Arsenal. So that'll be the first. So that will be what's going on for them. For Fulham, their next fixtures are going to be interesting. First, on Saturday, they will be at Brighton, who just won their match 2-1 earlier today over Newcastle. And then they'll be at home on the 16th against Spurs. And then on April Fool's Day, they will be facing Arsenal. But Fulham will definitely appreciate the time off. Prayer was going in. Great tackle. He got ball. It was a great tackle. It's a corner for Fulham. Let's see if they can get some quick revenge. Because we're in the 70th minute. It's clear the 70th minute. It's clear the Man U players, they are starting to get tired. Checking out this corner. Man U's going to get it out. Again, I don't like the fact that it's still a score. Fulham definitely needs to get something, get a two. They need to get a second goal, force Man U to be more aggressive, and not put so many people back. Nonetheless, this is what we're talking about. Man U with the ball, pass into the box. Fulham's trying to scrap it back out. Man U has it. To the cross, a shot, and of course, Man U scores. And of course, it's exactly who it was going to be. It was going to be Bruno Fernandes. There was not going to be anyone else. 71st minute. 71st minute. 71st minute. And I just had to check. When Fernandes scored that first goal, it was the 75th minute, 2 years ago. It's a great strike. Bassi was marking his man. It was him against Leno. Leno was late. Bottom left corner. It's 1-1. I have no anger. It was a good shot. Fernandes wasn't marked. He was the only one who was, if Man U was going to score, he was the one who was going to do it. He did it twice the last time these two faced off in the cup. And this is why I was saying, just literally, you heard me saying this a few seconds earlier. Fulham cannot sit on a 1-0 lead. And so now, I already said earlier it was anybody's game, but now you have the crowd back in it. You have the crowd back in it. And now for Fulham, you gotta get that crowd back out. We're in the 73rd minute now. And unlike when we were unlike 2 years ago, Fulham has everyone's on the pitch. And Anthony Robinson, there's a reason he doesn't score. There's a reason he doesn't shoot. And he sails one out. And right now, I'm not even going to talk about extra time. I'm not going to talk about stoppage time. What I am seeing and what I'm hearing is the crowd at Old Trafford back in this game. They're back in this game. We know they're back in this game. And now you're going to see the head of header. I'm looking this. I know who's down. Xerxes is down, but I don't think the head was touched. And of course, you're gonna see Fernandes' goal again. They're gonna show it. They're gonna show the kids in the crowd. They're gonna show everyone. Like, yeah, yeah. We're not doing that. It's a good goal. I'm not taking anything away from it. He was marked, but he wasn't marked well enough. And from here on out, until this game's over, that camera is going to be on the crowd. That camera's going to be on Fernandez. And rightfully so. Because now the question comes, who is going to make that second goal happen for Fulham? And if they can find that second goal. Because now, we're looking at the bench. It looks like Willian is getting stretched on. I think I saw Sessignon as well. Again, taking a look at who's left on the bench for Man U, it's not much. So I don't know what they're going to do or if they're going to do anything else. If this game gets closer and closer where extra time may be a factor, that may be the next thing. They know that they have a Europa League match coming up, so would Fernandez be pulled? Unless Man U goes ahead really quickly, I'm not thinking that's going to happen. But I do know this. Man U fans are happy. Fall into the box! Muniz, try to make something happen. That's what you needed, is just someone like, okay, I'm just going to charge into the box, see what I can make happen. But still, the Wick got the ball out. Fulham's going to get another corner. Fulham has 5 corners on this game. So nothing from them. They're going to the outside. And it hits the top roof of the net. It's going to be a goal kick. And it looks like it was Anderson who got their head on it. And now you're looking at, they're showing the Fulham crowd. The Fulham crowd, of course, arms crossed, looking very serious. Super, super serious. Not much else I can say. Fulham with the ball. Trying to find something. We need that referee to move out of the way. I have not actually talked a lot about the referee because the game, for the most part, has been called pretty well. I honestly do not have really any complaints. It's Stuart Atwell. I should have forgotten to mention that. But before we continue, and just mention, because Fulham, for the sake of everything that they've done, it comes to the fact that Fulham has only had 1 shot on target. And Man U again, another shot on target. It was straight at the keeper, but still, another shot on target. Fulham has had 1 shot. 3 shots overall, 1 shot on target. 3 corners. And this is the thing that really can be frustrating being a Fulham fan. We got and another one sailed, and it was Pereira. Sailed it to that left corner. And Man U will take those all day. Because it's time's running down, and it's going to be a cold kick. I don't think he had to rush. I think he could have taken a dribble and then shot. But still, 58% possession. 3 corners. Only 1 foul. Fulham 130 passes. Ain't nothing. But Garnacho, with that last shot, right at the keeper. That's the thing. If nothing else, Fulham needs to make sure these shots are at the keeper on frame. They really just need to be on frame. Not over the frame, not to the left side of the frame, not to the right side of the frame. And just get it on frame and have someone follow up. Because if nothing else, this is one of those matches where you need to wipe some taste out of your mouth. You have to be, what happens if Money Witch isn't on there? Money Witch would have made it happen. And yes, I'm not calling him by his actual name. Fulham misses Money Witch. Where is the goals going to come from? Is Money Witch the only one that's going to be able to score for him? And this is going to be literally Manny's first score of the half. Fulham does well to deal with it, but it's still staying in Manny's half. There's a foul, and looks like some stuff happened, and I'm looking. Anderson is holding his neck. Not just down, he is holding his neck. Trying to see if the physio is going to come out. Let's see. He gets pulled down a little. It looks like he gets pulled down a little bit. But he's up, he's moving. It was... Looks like it was Obi. And did I miss a substitution and not put it there? Yes, I have missed. There were a couple of substitutions in the 68th minute that I did miss, so I apologize for that. Apologies. Son hopped in. Alright. I apologize. We've made our... Alright. A quick switch of the current lineup. We're in there now. 85th minute. Very close. But kept it out, or it's going to be a throw, and it's not going to be a corner. It's 1-1. We're slowly creeping towards that 90th minute. If you're a Man U fan, you're excited because Fernandez got some life. Robinson tried to throw it into the box. That did not happen. And it's going to be a throw into man. Oh! It's going to be a throw in for Fulham. It's going to be a throw in for Fulham. I was not expecting that. Anthony Robinson. Kicking it back to the goal scorer, Bassey. Bassey back to midfield. Man U, they're not nearly as they are defending, but they are pushing up because they are really hoping for a break. Fulham is going to have to be aggressive, but definitely make sure we're keeping some people back. Because these last 4 minutes, we're at 86 minutes, these last 4 minutes are going to be a little bit nerving. With all the subs and the goals, we're probably in the goal. I'm expecting at least 4 to 5 minutes of stoppage. And also for the Ramadan observance. So I should probably put that more towards 8 or 9 minutes. No, that's not a foul. That's not. I'm looking at both 20s, Sasa Lukic and Dalot. They had a little tangle, but that's not a foul. Because now if you're Man U, you're looking at what do I have left for stoppage, and what do I have left for extra time, if there is extra time. Because there is no golden goal. They're going to play 30 minutes. If this game is tied after normal time, we're going to play 30 more minutes. And afterwards, then there's going to be PKs. Cross into the box, still no one there. Man U gets it out. Fulham gets possession. We're back on Fulham's side. It has to go all the way back to Leno. Leno is going to kick it back out to Bassey. We're going to see more of that happening because it is, what do you want it, FA Cup or Europa League? Those questions are going to start really kicking in. For Fulham, losing sucks, but then their focus is on getting to Europe the good old-fashioned grinding way. And then they'll focus on Brighton and Spurs before going into the break. Fulham's doing a great job controlling the ball. But everyone knows one errant pass will make a difference. But they always talk about the magic of the cup. Now Man U has the ball. They're trying to get it out to the corner. They still do. No. They're going to claim a foul. And it looks like they're going to put it on Lukic. And that's the thing. It's Lukic. It's Xerxes. I don't think anything really happened there. I think he just tripped over him. I honestly don't think Lukic fouled him. Nonetheless, it's going to be a free kick. You know who's on the ball. I ain't going to say nothing. Kick into the box, straight to the keeper. Man U is going to try their best to completely avoid having to go into extra time. I'm waiting for an indication for Fulham can possibly get something back, but Pereira is down on the pitch. The 90 has passed. And yes, but no surprise here. It's going to be 8 minutes of stoppage. There is no surprise there. Pereira's down. He's getting up. And that is probably going to be, this may be the last time you see him. If there's going to be a substitution right now, this would be the one that I would expect. Looking at the replay, he was going out for a ball. It's hard to see from here. I don't think it's as bad, but in the meantime, both sides going to the sides. With this happening, there probably will be, I would expect to have a couple more minutes added on. And of course, I was expecting that, and Fulham's now bringing in some more substitutions. I'm seeing Willian, Pereira, his day is done. And because he already has a card, that's definitely the right move. There is no denying that that's going to be the right move. Muniz put in a shift. He did his best. They gave him, but yeah, it's Raul Jimenez's turn. See if he can make some last minute magic happen. But if nothing else, he's gonna have some fresh legs going in. Willian is coming in for Pereira. And that's gonna be just doing some deletion and then take that. And that's what Fulham has in reserve on the bench. Nearly 4 minutes of the stoppage has passed. The corner. Smith Rowe outside the box. The goalie had to go down and save. Audemars had to go down and save it. It's going to be a corner for Fulham. It was not a bad shot from Smith Rowe. Audemars saw it all the way. Fingertip save. Willian, the corner. Goes out. Quick throw. Very quick throw back to Williams. It's knocked out. Williams gonna throw it in again. No, it's not gonna be Williams. It looks like I think it's gonna be Smith Rowe. There is a whistle. I think Anderson is going to get a card for that. I can't even defend that. Xerxes had it. Anderson came in late. No ball whatsoever. That's a card. '96th minute. Will Man U get some last minute heroics here at Old Trafford? Or will Fulham hold him off and take him to extra time, where fatigue and manpower really becomes an issue? But it was Eric Hitter. Fulham has done a great job again of keeping their back line. Anthony Robinson with the ball. Loses it, but Williams still chasing after it. 97th minute. It is Man U. It is Fulham at one apiece. Fulham still with the ball, and is it going to go out for it? No. Man U still has the ball outside the box. Comes the cross. It's going to sail all the way to the other side, and it's going to be a goal kick. It looked like Obi Martin was hoping that Bassi had fouled him. That's not the case. We're in the 98th now. It's going to be a goal kick from Leno. It's either going to be one more attempt on goal, or we're just going to wait for the whistle for extra time. Smith Rowe. Trying to get out to Anthony Robinson. Robinson's onside with the cross. It's broken up. And still, Fulham trying to keep possession. The 8 minutes have passed. We're now in the 99th minute. Fernandez with a long ball. Nothing happening. If you're a Fulham fan, you're hoping for the whistle. If you're a Man U fan, you're hoping there's no whistle and maybe a last minute and hoping that it's not going to be 30 more minutes. Otherwise, you're going to get to see some new graphics. But I'm not. Not going crazy on that one. Fulham's still keeping it in. We're now in the 100th minute. Ball goes into the box. Nothing happening. Still Fulham possession. The referee has not blown the whistle. We are all watching and breathing with anticipation. But Man U has the ball. Can there be one moment of Man U magic happening? Wow. There was Garnacho had a chance. Leno got to it. Out of bounds. It's still going. Welcome to we are now in the 101 minute. Into the box. No! It was close. Obi Martin was close. The crowd knows it. The crowd knows it. Leno was beat. Martin had a chance. Garnacho had a chance. But that's not happening. Smith really had one. I'm going to try to take a quick breather, but we all know what's happening now. Even if it's not showing up on the screen. Stoppage is over. We're in extra time, folks. And yeah, while this is happening, we're gonna take a quick breather, update some stats. Again, Bruno Fernandes, you knew it was happening, you know it was going to happen. So we can't even, no one can be upset about that. Anyone who's been watching, I hope you have been entertained. Again, this is Jonas Brasco. We are streaming a very, very good match. And just while we're doing this and I'm running it down, Fulham has kept the possession in this game. But because it's not the shots now. Oh, sorry, I meant to do overall stats. I got and there's nothing else I can say. 14 shots. 8 on target. Meaning 3 on for Fulham. The possession battle, no surprise here. 41-59 Fulham. Corners. You got 1. Fulham had in that half. Fulham 7 more to add on to it. However, Fulham is a fouling team. And each team now has an offside. Hopefully everyone has I hope everyone has had a chance to breathe. Because this has been, some quick stats. But the most important one that I forgot to change, it's not 1-1. My bad there. It's now 1-1. We're still going. The second half is about to start. Sorry, not the second half. Extra time is to go. And as always, we'll do our best to catch up to everything. And one thing I can say is this in this cup, this is going to be the first time that these two have faced in extra time. So that will also be something to keep in mind. And again, I'm going to try my best real quick to catch everything up. I think I have. Quick refresh. Oh, they're going to claim a little bit ahead now. All right. Yeah, I think that's pretty close. And as stated, there is no golden goal. This is going to be, we're going to play 2-15s. No matter what happens, it's going to be 2-15s. The key is what the bench. I'm going to leave that up for a second because that's what's left. But man, you may not need it. Garnacho still being aggressive, still trying to make something happen in the box. And holy crap, my phone is about to die. It was side net. And then you would have known exactly what happens. If you're Fulham, you don't. Sorry. The last thing you need for Fulham, and I don't want to go that far yet, but the last thing you need for Fulham is another long penalty shootout. Another really, really, really long penalty shootout. And just for those who do not know that story, I will explain. So on the 17th of December, on the 17th of September, Fulham lost to Preston North End in the EFL Cup after 1-1, 16-15 in PKs. With Castagna and Cassina missing for Fulham. One of the longest shootouts in history. And for the Carabao Cup, the longest penalty shootout ever. Any Fulham fan who watched that game does not want that to happen again. Because Castagna is still in the lineup, and Cuenca is still on the bench. So who is going to be the one to step up here? If you're Man U, you're going to expect to see a lot of time wasting. You're going to see some tired legs. For Fulham, especially in that second half of extra time, they're going to switch sides. I would say you're going to see the rest of these subs come in. Well, maybe not all of them, but you're going to have those ones of questioning who can take penalties if penalties are needed. But we already saw a very interesting match earlier that went to extra time. Let's not see it happen again. And right now, they're going after the goal scorer for Fulham. It looks like the Rich and Bassey, they just ran into it. Well, not even ran into, it was just, he was being blocked out. It's going to be a free kick for Fulham, which they make it short. And still, I don't think if you are a Man U fan, you are bothered by this. If you're Fulham, you're trying to score and you're trying to score quick. You don't need to be waiting for that second half of extra time. You don't want to have that chance or risk of going to penalties against Man U. I don't think you want that. But still, just like in normal time, Fulham is going to maintain possession. But I mean, we are in the 98th minute. It looks like we're going to get our next sub for Fulham. It looks like it's going to be Harry Reid. Sorry, I say Harrison. Harrison Reid. We don't say Harry Reid here. We'll check on the next stoppage play. What's going to happen? William gets the ball out to the side. Fulham is outside the box. Who can they get it in? Because Man U has 5 in the box right now. Anthony Robinson's out on that left-hand side. He's going to get the cross in. But Man U, so many people in the box. But Fulham, again, maintaining possession. Forcing them. I was thinking there was going to be a flag up, but no. Anma gets to it. We're now in the 100th minute again. But now officially 100th minute. And sorry, I didn't get a chance to do this on the break. Please stay hydrated, folks. Errant pass. Intercepts the ball. Spills into the box. Now cleans it up. Obi Martin had a chance. Fernandez. Hands on the head. slides the ball in. It was that first touch. Leo picks it up. Xerxes coming up saying, okay, that's all right. Oh, and there's, okay. So now we're getting some, so Harrison Reed's going to come in. Sasa Lukic's day is done. I won't say it's been a rough day for Lukic, but I'm not surprised that this is the path that they're taking. And he's still waiting on the throw-in. Talking about the last 10 minutes of possession, Fulham 69, Man U 31. And as nice as I like to say it, it's one thing is always the case. Okay, Jimenez came in a little late with the foul. I don't think it's a card. But he definitely got the foot. Free kick, Man U. Good free kick. There is a header, but it does sail. And for a goal kick. We are still. Wait, I wanted to say something else, but Man U, nice pass into the box, but still no one can clean it up. Make something happen. Fulham, if nothing else, has done a great job of keeping, and there is a foul on backseat. Xerxes came in late. They're going back to showing Anderson, but yeah, Xerxes came in late. Nonetheless, it's still Fulham's ball. Goes back to Man U. It's now back at their side of the pitch. Onana is holding it up. There's still no chatting yet. There's some action in the box. Feel like some more frustration. And I think if you are a Man U fan, you are a little bit frustrated because we're now in the 105th minute. There was only one real substitution, so I'm not expecting, well, maybe 1-2 minutes stoppage at the most. I honestly don't see more than 1 minute. The indicator board should be going up soon. And I'm going to have me tell my son that this match is an extra time. So it's still going. And I'm still streaming. It's still going. So last that's light on is still there for a reason. You're fine. We got a minute of stoppage. And I don't think there's any surprise about that. It's into the box. Obi Martin still making it happen. Still making trouble. Bassi does his best. Leno with the save. Actually, I can't tell if it's just a deflection or a save. I'm going to go with a save because that was on frame. And now, because it only takes one. Corner. My son's being upset at me, but it does not matter. Well, it does matter, but still. Corner. Didn't happen. Whistle hasn't blown yet. Man U with the ball still. Fulham keeping people back. They are flooding the box. They're not letting them get anything. Whistle has blown. 15 minutes left in this game. We're going to switch sides and move. I'm going to be right back. No, not that. There are no more match stats. Take a breather, folks. Water. I'll be back. Hopefully it doesn't start before then. My check 1212. I know that I said that I did not have any plans for the day. Oh, okay. Now that I was not expecting.
Okay. Is that better? Okay. Is that better? Okay. Ooh. Okay. Is that better? Oh gosh. I had a freaking helium chipmunk thing going there. I did not expect that. Oh gosh. I had a freaking helium chipmunk thing going there. I did not expect that. Gosh. I had a freaking helium. Now that that has been taken care of, all the craziness is over. This match is still continuing. I have to make sure that you guys can't hear it. And now, yeah, making sure it's not being picked up. We're in the 108th minute. I have to. No subs have happened. There's still people on the bench. Let's check out our bench. Let's check out what's left. And this may not be a bad position for Man U in the sense of a penalty shootout with two goalies left, but you don't want either of them coming in cold. Oh, yeah, and Heaven did come in. Who did Heaven come in for? I think Maguire. So before I do anything else, and keep that running, Ryan Sessegnon had a chance, but couldn't make it happen. And that's a shot by Ryan Sessegnon. Ryan Sessegnon did score recently, so it's okay for him to feel a little froggy. Still into the box for Fulham, but Man U has those players there. But Fulham is gonna do their best, if nothing else, just keep the possession and not give up the ball. But I still need them to make some attempts. Force Man U to play defensive. There is nothing more that can be done there. But just the fact Ryan Sessegnon came in for Iwobi is more or less a surprise to me, but not really. He has the legs. You're talking about passion and intensity. It's like, no, they know what's up. Everybody knows what's up. This is the cup. and I'm making some up. It's like this is Matt multitasking, but it is. I'm enjoying this. I was not expecting the game to go this long. It's like I came late, but still got to see all the action. Leno is going to have to be on everything today. Like everything needs to happen with him. Fulham only want 4 shots on target, but it does not. It doesn't matter how many shots are on or off target. It's just when it all. What happens when it's all said and done. Yeah, and I'm completely sorry about missing Aiden Heaven coming in for Harry Maguire. That's literally how much Maguire has been a factor in this game that I forgot that he even was subbed out. And with that, that's the bench. That is Manchester United's bench. They're putting everything out, folks. And I respect that. Fulham trying to get something happening in the box. It does not. It's going to be a free kick. Olobi was holding tight. With that said, if this hasn't finished by the 120th minute in extra time, this is your Manchester United. This is your PK team. And that's the thing. The subs have been used. Keep a look at this lineup because now it is what you see is what you get. To throw, nothing. They tried to dig the cross in the box. Fulham just keep possession, keep throwing it in the box, and see if something sticks. Because that's the thing. Man U, William gets dispossessed. It's gonna be a lot of this. It's gonna be a lot of this back and forth. Whistles. They're gonna claim a foul on Anthony Robinson. I mean, there's nothing else. This game's gonna get scrappy for the last end. I hope. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I am so sorry for that last. We made some adjustments at halftime. This game is still going. Into the box. Man U still has something in the box. Fulham digs it out, but Man U is still going to keep possession of the ball on there in the Fulham half. We Will Fernandez make the magic happen again? If you're a Fulham fan, you're already happy there's no red cards. But you want to see 3 points. The pass is intercepted. Willian is just his. I still don't think he's full fitness yet. It's going to go back to Leno. We're now in the 117th minute. I don't know if there's going to be a winner here. And it's going to be very, very scary if you're a Fulham fan. You haven't forgotten about that Preston North End game. You have not forgotten that game went 17 shots. It was a 17 shot penalty shootout with Preston North End winning 16-15. The longest penalty shootout in Cup history. We'd rather not get one. Fulham got some man in the box. Sessegnon had it, but then it's lost. Garnacho tried to go on the break. Kicks it out, and it's going to be a throw to Fulham. We're in the 119th. It's the 119th minute, folks. There are people who, yeah. Also, if you're a Man U fan, it may suck, but you probably are wishing for the run back now. And we'll go get that time up. Willian gets it in. The defense of Man U has been great. There's nothing. No one should be saying that Man U can't defend. They've crowded Fulham. They've kept them outside the box. There are fouls happening. That was Jimenez that went down. We're now in the 120th minute. But no, that is indeed a foul. That is outside the box. That was not that far from being a penalty. I think Willian is going to take the free kick. Willian shot straight to the goalie. One minute of stoppage. We're seeing what's happening. And that's it. It's all. That's all they wrote. And let's see how quickly I can do this. And my wife is calling me. My wife is calling me. I am still streaming. I cannot do this. Not something I was expecting to do today. And I'm going to. And for those who don't know, I didn't have this set up because I did not expect I was going to be needing to use it. I was not expecting I would need to use this. But you know what? And there we are, folks. Hopefully, you guys, folks, see this still. The lower third is active. I'm going to be doing this fully manual, so it's gonna. This is fully manual now. So just bear with me. When you gotta do something new, you gotta. Oh, good God, no. All right. And I'm hearing people now, they've made their predictions. You're gonna see. For those who were expecting to be done, I wasn't expecting to be here. My thing was to be back by 2. I'm back by 2. I mean, by noon. I made it back by noon, and sure enough, I want to say I'm sounding normal. This has. It has been. It's on its way, folks. I had to charge my phone, so I do. So apologies. Phone is charged. We're getting to work. It looks like Man U's going to shoot first. Mm-mm. No issues there. You knew who was going to have to shoot it for Fulham. Ah, you knew who was going to shoot it. Of course, it's Bruno. And of course, they're going to talk about that. If Jimenez gets it in, it's 1-1. Okay. And one thing they're talking about, unlike that one, they're both, it looks like, yeah, there were different keepers in the net. Good penalty. Good penalty from Dalit. But Fulham, same thing. We're going to see how many rounds this is. But Sanderberger, much needed. That helped so many. Casemiro nails it. So does William. But Lindoff is going to be next. Lindelof. Fulham makes. William does the stutter. It's 3-3. Everybody, I hope you don't I hope you don't mind. I am looking at the chat. I'm doing my best to look at the chat. But I'm also watching this. I'm also watching both streams. And Lindelof. Oh, sorry. Is a no. Now this is Anthony Robinson. Got it. Anthony Robinson got it. It is 4-3 Fulham. If Man U misses, then it's over. One shot left. He gets saved! Sorry, kiddo. Joshua Zirkzee misses. Fulham wins 3-4 after penalties. It's over now. Go away. I will talk later. Okay. Hopefully that will not come up on stats. But it has happened. Fulham is moving on. Final score. Manchester United won. Fulham won after extra time. Fulham goes on 4-3 on penalties at Old Trafford. Fulham went 4-4. Much needed. Fulham with some great motivation. The first time Fulham has beat Man U in the cup since 1908. Screw all the pundits and everybody that didn't think they can get it done. Fulham got it done. Man U, great game. Fernandez, we knew he was going to score the goal. I didn't even pretend like that was not going to happen. But Fulham pulls it. You can't blame the goalie. The goalie, Anima, did everything that he could. But Lindelof and Zirkzee did not get the job done. And that's how that ends. I also got to use some new stuff. So now I am prepared next time. We'll be looking. There's one match left. Ipswich and Forest tomorrow. And then we'll know what happens next. The coverage has ended. Fulham gets it. Thank you for everyone who was watching. I know there may not have been much, but this is going online. There were people watching. There were people on Fulham's side, and that's what it's about. Fulham, much needed win. 4-3 after penalties. That is what happens when you come into a match and you don't have a bench. One thing I didn't talk about, but the injuries for Man U were high. I don't think anyone realized how much that was going to factor into this game. Collier, muscle injury. Mason Mount, muscle injury. Luke Shaw, hamstring injury. Martinez, crucial ligament injury. Mino, muscle injury. Johnny Evans, wow. Physical discomfort. Diallo, ankle injury. And Bayinder, knock. That's all that happened. It's like we didn't know how much that was going to play a factor. But the only people left on the Man U bench were the extra keepers. While Fulham, they knew the people who they had out, Kenny Tete and Harry Wilson. Yes, Reece Nelson is injured, but he's on loan, so he wouldn't have even been available. We knew they were going to be out till April. Everyone came, everyone played hard. Right now, I don't know who they're going to give this man of the match to. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Bassey. Bassey did an excellent job. It may be Bernd Leno. Leno had to play hard. There were not 9 shots on target. But that's all it was. At the end of the day, because Fulham, Leno, 8 saves. He had to make 8 saves. Nothing to take away. You knew who was going to score for Man U, which was Fernandez. And the goal was simply, compared to the last game, don't let anyone else score. And no one else did. Big ups to Fulham. Great match. It's going to be interesting to see who we face next. You're going to hear all these pundits. You're going to see all these analysts. But it does not matter. At the end of the day, I'm going to say it straight up. The better team won. But now Fulham needs to take off this high. And they need to focus on Saturday the 8th because they're going to face the other team who moved on today. And that's going to be Brighton. Then on the 16th, they're going to take on Spurs at home at Craven Cottage. And then we got the break. And after that, we'll go to the Emirates for the first. But the next match, Saturday the 8th, Brighton, Fulham in Brighton. We're going to be there for that one. Whew. I am looking forward to the next round of this. It would be interesting if this ends up being Brighton, Fulham. If that's the next match, like literally, that's what ends up being the next cup tie. That's going to be a blast. 1-1. I didn't think Fulham was going to score a lot of goals, but they scored just enough, and they scored it when it counts. 4-3 on penalties. Manchester United 3, Fulham 4. After extra time, the match is 1-1. Good luck to Manchester United. There may be some fans watching, but good luck going further in the Europa League. For Fulham, we'll be back against Brighton. Thank you, everyone who joined me on stream. There may be some highlights from this. There may be some screams. I'm definitely going to post this online. Great job. For all those who are watching, wherever you are, good morning, good evening, a good night, and up to Fulham. See you on Saturday.